All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to run a base cover 2 defense and then start adding the adjustments if you really want to make it powerful. Before we get into it, man, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members. Full scheme breakdowns are in the members area. Now, the dollar defense, the cover 2, the DB Fire, is a really good cover 2 style defense as far as a base goes. However, you need to know your adjustments, okay? So if you're newer to Madden, man, stick to the plan that I'm going to show you now, but you still have to learn the adjustments. And then whenever you're comfortable putting in enough reps, you want to go to the DB Fire because that's going to be your best bet. So like I said, there's full scheme breakdowns. We have dollar, we have trips tight end, wild trips, pats, big nickel defense, everything you need to go on high win streaks. Just become a member today, get access to all of it in the members area. Nickel 3-3 will win the Buffalo defensive playbook. As far as personnel, it's imperative and important that you take your slow linebackers out and put your safeties in these positions, especially if you're facing someone that's passing the ball out. And you can still run these guys even if they're running. It just depends on the defense that you'll be running. Okay, now what's cool about the cover 2 as far as the run goes is that the run fits come from your cloud flats from the outside in. So if they try to run outside, a lot of the time if you put safeties in those positions where your light blues are, these guys can actually get hit sticks and stuff on running backs going to the outside. So make sure you put your hard hitters on the outside as far as safeties if you're going to be trying to stop the run from a cover 2 style defense. Now, if you change their assignments as far as taking them from cloud flats, then their run fits disappear. So if you put them on a dark blue like the deep half right there, then they're going to back up and it's going to be harder for you to make a play on the ball. However, if you keep them on the soft squats or the cloud flats, their run fits will go inside from the outside and it's just going to be money for you. So Tampa 2 is going to be our base defense, and we'll find the verticals just so I can show you guys how to lock things down. Now, the inside receiver on our left side of the screen is a choice route. So I would imagine that if I press and shade underneath, it's going to be one of the base setups is wire triangle left stick down, wire triangle right stick down for underneath. QB contain. If he doesn't find the guy on the right side, because remember in cover 2, the weak spot of this cover 2 is going to be underneath, drags in routes, running back coming for the little hitch routes or whatever, and then over here on your corner, and then over here deep post. Okay, I'm using Hamlin to do all this for me. Shout out. So over here on the outside, you'll probably see some passes being thrown by the AI here. You'll see passes thrown right here. I don't know if the left side he'll throw it, okay, but right here, I want to make sure that I cover this tight end. Okay, so vertical hook remains, I remain true to my own hook. Okay, so vertical hook, I'll be in this. Now, there are times when you start advancing in your user, you can start jumping routes. I'll show you what I mean. So let's go ahead and play the line here. And the reason I'm going to play the line in this defense is because I want to try to activate 1v1s as far as the pass rush goes. If I don't, I sit back here, then a bunch of double teams can have it. Just a little chaotic. Let me back up. That's offsides already. So again, let's just, well, not again, but let's just start this off and let's see what they do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just follow our assignment, stick to this guy, and now we see the underneath route. So let me show you what I'm going to do in a game, okay? I can pass this guy off to either the mid read or the deep half. I can bring this guy down a little bit, bring them down a little bit. QB contain, and I'll play here. And then what I'll do in a game is this. Here, drop down, here, and there's the post over the middle of the field. Just like I told you guys was going to happen, the choice route took off that way. So what can we do? Well, your real base defense isn't going to be what I started out with. What you're going to do is you're going to wire triangle. You can press or stay down depending on what they're looking for. If they're looking for 15 yards, you want to keep your cloud flats back. If they're into a 5-yard position and they just need 5, you can press and shade underneath. So it'll be wire triangle, right stick down for underneath, okay? Now I want to take what he just did away. So I'll take the mid read away and I will put a blue there. So selecting him, left stick up for middle third like this, and then QB contain. And now he should be looking for either the running back or the outside route going off to the right side of the field on the sideline. So let's just see what he does here. Snap the ball, pass this off the deep path, and now we're here underneath. He didn't take that, okay? So what we can do now is we can go ahead and press, put this guy in the mid like this, and we can bring our deep path down a little bit. And let's just try to bite the running back route here. Boom, sit low. And he was able to make a completion there. Now, if you start to have problems where your middle blue can't make an adjustment, okay, you can take your mid read if you know the guy is giving you trouble, and you can go ahead and just man him up, shade over the top. I don't know why I did that. Shade inside. QB concede. So now go ahead. I don't know why we're in cover one. Shambles for us. Let's go ahead and just man him up here. We'll stay underneath again. I'm trying to get him to throw the right side of the field. So we can man this guy on the end. If he's giving us trouble, we can do that. Now we want to come back underneath. Boom. And now he has nowhere to go because we made those adjustments as far as taking care of the inside wide receiver. I'm trying, bro, to get him to throw it over here to my left side, but he's not doing it. Remember, we can keep the vertical hook there. We can keep the hard flats. We're taking care of one receiver that's giving us hell on a post or a streak, and we're trying to take that away and force him somewhere else. Here, and he just got cooked. He just got cooked. And that is where your middle third is going to come in clutch. So we can actually do this, stay underneath like this, and let's just see where he goes. See where he goes with this one. Pass him off. There it is. That's what we're looking for. That read right there is what's going to cook you more than the post that you keep seeing. So how do we slow that down? So since we're going to be using cover 2 as our base defense, we want to disguise it, right? We're showing him that we're 10 yards back with our cloud flats and the deep paths are out. He's going to want to take that shot. A lot of people, most people want to take that shot. So we're going to press and then we're going to shade underneath, right stick down. Now we want to take away both sides, okay? Because he sees them. So what can we do? What we can do, what we're going to do is we're going to turn those hard flats into quarters. Okay, so we're going to select, press wire triangle twice, selecting X and then right stick to the left for outside quarter, and then the same thing for B, right stick for outside quarter like this. Now, you'll notice that the deep paths are pretty much, they're in position, but they're out of position, okay, because you still have the middle of the field open. So we want to take a deep path and put it inside third there. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Now a post is going to have hell getting past us. We do not have flats, okay? So if you're expecting the pass to go outside, the flats are going to be wide open. You have to understand and know this, okay? Boom, we're going to come back underneath to the running back. Got nowhere to go. Everything is pretty much locked up because that post can't get open because of the middle third that we put out there. Remember, we got this middle third out here ready to do a zone break. Okay, so here. So the post is coming. Now, maybe me, and if you have Gunslinger, I could probably land this right here. Yeah, I could probably land that maybe right here. Yeah, I think I can. If I could read that quick enough, I think I can hit that personally. But you'll notice, okay, you'll notice that they can't get open on the outsides no more. That's why we run the quarters, because the quarters stay a step ahead. You don't really want to run outside thirds because outside thirds will still get cooked over the top. However, your quarters are doing a lot of the leg work as far as what they do. So you're disguising your defense to trying to get a pick because he'll make that read. Now, we can do this again, but this time we can take Hyde, right? And we can put him on a QB spy. Okay, so this is just gonna throw your opponent off a little bit. And then we can go ahead and man up Y like this, and then we can go ahead and man up A. Now we can pay attention to underneath routes. Anything that comes underneath, because of this setup right here, I can pay attention underneath. So let me show you what I mean. Here, running back. Boom, baby, let's go. We got the pick. And now we get the turnover because now he don't know what to do, right? He don't know what to do. There's nothing he can do. I was kind of hoping he'd wait and try to pick up the running back. I mean, this guy was already breaking free, so pretty good. Pretty good. Running back didn't have a lot of time, and we just snatched that out of the air. So if you have better defenders, man, like you're playing Ultimate Team, this is going to be crucial for you. Okay, so now let's take this to another defense and see what they bring to us and see what we can do to slow it down from a Tampa 2. Let's go ahead and take red zone. Nah, red zone scissors ain't really gonna do much. Slants either. Let's try a different formation, man. Okay, let's red zone scissors. Let's just see. Okay, red zone scissors. We're gonna go base setup like this with nothing there, and we're gonna watch right side of the field our bird hook and see what we get away with. Sometimes your stock defense is enough, but sometimes it's not. So here, boom. So he gets. You see what happened there? We got cooked on the running back route because it ran it beautifully. So what can we do here? We can press shade underneath. Let's go ahead and man up the running back now and shade over the top. Shade outside, okay? Actually, shade underneath, okay? And shade outside. Because we still want the hard flats. We still want these guys to do something. Now I'm the mid-read, which means I got to watch middle of the field. Let's see what happens. Remember, middle of the field. I'm going to buy anything that comes over the middle. And the post is back in the play. Remember, this is where you're weak in that cover two. So, and you don't have to come out on your base defense. So what we can do is we can man up the running back, put this guy in the middle blue, and now I can use a Johnson. Okay, so this is another thing that you can do. Now I'll pay attention to my vert hook this way, shade underneath for the flats, and let's just see. We're gonna play here to the end route, and he still gets cooked. So if you're still getting cooked, okay, if you're still getting cooked, you can shade over the top, wire triangle right stick down, don't press, okay? And then you can go ahead and set a curl flat to about 5, okay? And then put this guy to 5. He's not gonna play it right now, but that's going to be the idea, okay? And then what we can do is put the middle third for the post, and then we can use this guy back. But like I said, remember, this is going to be a Mabel style concept, so you can run the hard flat and the curl flat. But I would recommend you run the curl flat at 5 and the cloud flat to about 15. But I'm gonna shade over the top and pass commit just to see what we can get away with here. Here, inside, and he has to throw the flat. Like I said, if the curl flat was there, we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna go ahead and go to new play. We'll go to the zone adjustment so you guys can see. We'll pick the same plays, man. So there's just different things that you can do. So we'll go curl flats to about 5, and then these guys to about 15. 15-5, running the same defense, running the same play on offense. And we want to shade over the top, right? And we want to put this guy in the curl flat here. QB contain, we'll put the middle third here, and we're going to use the vert hook on this side. So all we have to do is watch whatever's coming over the left side. Boom, this way, right here. And it's clamps. So follow my lead, follow the instructions that I give you guys to run a defense. Be able to adapt to the formation. When you start playing better players, they run a scheme. So if you noticed it, okay, he tried to look for that deep route, would take it away in the cover 2. I'm gonna put somebody over there. So let's just say he's in bunch and there's one wide receiver to my right. Okay, so like this guy, I'm gonna press, right? And I'm gonna take B, put him on this side, okay? Like this, and I'm gonna take this guy, put him on the inside third. Now I lost the flat, but I can put the vert hook over there on a flat. He's 5 yards, okay? And then I can take B, turn him into a quarter. So if he doesn't run a clear out from this quarter, the quarter will sit there on the corner route and wait for it, which is pretty good as far as quarters. Quarters played really good this year. But like I said, everything else you see, that we just clamped it down, son. But he was able to make a run anyway. So just different adjustments. Get to know him. Watch this video as many times as you need, man. Drop a like. Check out the full scheme breakdowns in the members area because they do go off. And yeah, good luck to you guys, man. I hope you guys win a lot more games. Love you guys, man. Peace.